Number 9. Subaru Outback, the $30,000 tank that refuses to die. The Subaru Outback is automotive immortality disguised as a soccer mom wagon. Here's a fact that'll blow your mind. 94% of all Outbacks sold in the last 20 years are still on the road today. Not in junkyards, not as paperweights, still driving. I found an Outback with 387,000 miles selling for $12,000 because the owner got tired of it never breaking down. Meanwhile, that BMW X3 you're eyeing? Good luck hitting 100,000 miles without an $8,000 transmission replacement. Here's the money shot. Insurance companies classify the Outback as one of the safest vehicles ever tested. Your premium? Often $400 to $600 less per year than flashy SUVs. That's real money back in your pocket every single month. And here's the secret sauce. Subaru's Boxer engine sits lower than other engines, creating a lower center of gravity. Translation, you can drive this thing like you stole it, and it'll beg for more. But here's what Subaru doesn't want you to know. The 2020 to 2022 models are hitting used car lots right now at massive discounts. Smart buyers are scooping them up while everyone else chases overpriced trucks. The bottom line? Buy an Outback, drive it for 15 years, sell it for half what you paid, and laugh all the way to the bank. But if you think that's impressive, number 8 will make you question everything you know about car shopping. At number 8, the Toyota RAV4, the $35,000 money printing machine. The Toyota RAV4 isn't just reliable, it's a financial weapon. While other SUVs lose 60% of their value in 5 years, the RAV4 laughs and says, "Hold my oil change." Real talk, I found a 2010 RAV4 with 180,000 miles selling for $18,000. That same year, a BMW X3 with similar miles, $9,000. The RAV4 owner made double the money for the same age vehicle. Here's the insane part. RAV4 owners report average annual maintenance costs of just $429. That BMW owner tried $1,200 plus per year, not counting the therapy bills from constant breakdowns. And get this, Toyota's 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine is so bulletproof, they use the same basic design in Camrys that taxi drivers beat on for 300,000 plus miles. When taxi companies trust it with their livelihoods, you know it's legit. But here's the secret play. The 2019-2020 RAV4 hybrid models are dropping in price as people chase electric vehicles. You can snag one for $28,000 and get 40+ MPG while knowing it'll run forever. Insurance hack. RAV4s have such low theft rates and repair costs that some insurance companies offer discounts just for driving one. It's like getting paid to be smart. The kicker? When you're ready to sell in 10 years, you'll get more money back than people who bought luxury SUVs for twice the price. But wait until you see what happens when Toyota puts on a tuxedo. At number 7, Acura RDX, the $25,000 luxury cheat code. This is the SUV equivalent of buying a Rolex for the price of a Timex. The Acura RDX gives you genuine luxury without the financial punishment that comes with German badges. Here's the secret. From 2013 to 2018, the RDX shared its engine and transmission with the Honda Pilot. Same bulletproof reliability, but wrapped in leather seats, premium audio, and build quality that makes a BMW feel cheap. The numbers don't lie. Average annual maintenance on an RDX, $467. That Audi Q5 you're considering? Try $1,400 plus per year, plus the cost of antidepressants from constant shop visits. But here's where it gets crazy. Used RDX models are selling for less than Honda CR-Vs because people don't understand what they're getting. It's like finding a Michelin-starred meal at McDonald's prices. Insurance companies love this thing. Why? Because Acura owners tend to be older, more careful drivers, and the RDX has rock-solid crash test scores. Lower risk equals lower premiums, sometimes $300 to $500 less than sporty SUVs. Real owner story? One RDX owner told me he hit 175,000 miles and the only non-routine repair was an $80 oxygen sensor. Meanwhile, his neighbor's Mercedes GLC needed a $4,500 transmission at 78,000 miles. The play? Find a 2016 to 2017 RDX with around 60,000 miles for $22,000 to $25,000. You'll get luxury car comfort with Honda reliability and save enough money to take actual vacations instead of funding your mechanic's retirement. But if you want to see how Koreans learn to build bulletproof SUVs, number 6 will blow your mind. At number 6, Hyundai Santa Fe, the comeback king with a 10-year promise. 10 years ago, buying a Hyundai was like playing Russian roulette with your bank account. Today, the Santa Fe is embarrassing luxury brands with its bulletproof reliability and industry-crushing warranty. The game changer? 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. That's not marketing fluff. That's Hyundai putting their money where their mouth is. While BMW owners are Googling transmission replacement costs, Santa Fe owners are planning their next road trip. Here's what happened. Hyundai hired away top engineers from Toyota and Mercedes, spent billions upgrading their manufacturing, and created SUVs that actually last. The results? Santa Fe owners are hitting 200,000 plus miles with nothing but oil changes and brake pads. The financial advantage is insane. Insurance companies now rate the Santa Fe as one of the safest SUVs in its class. Your premium could be $400 to $600 less per year compared to premium brands that break down more often. Real-world proof? J.D. Power ranked the Santa Fe above Lexus for initial quality in 2022. Let that sink in. Hyundai is now more reliable than Toyota's luxury division. But here's the secret sauce. The 2019 to 2021 Santa Fe models are hitting certified pre-owned lots with full warranty coverage still intact. You can buy one with 30,000 miles for $24,000 and still get 7+ years of warranty protection. The bottom line, the Santa Fe proves that sometimes the best revenge is living well. Hyundai went from laugh stock to leader in just one generation, and smart buyers are cashing in. But if you want to see what happens when Toyota builds an indestructible luxury tank, number 5 will make your jaw drop. At number 5, Lexus LX, the $90,000 fortress that lasts forever. The Lexus LX isn't just an SUV, it's a statement that says, I buy things once and use them forever. Built on the legendary Toyota Land Cruiser platform, this thing is basically a luxury bunker on wheels. Here's how bulletproof this beast is. In the Middle East and Africa, LX models routinely cross 500,000 miles. Some have hit over 1 million miles and are still running strong. Meanwhile, that Range Rover you're considering will need a new engine at 80,000 miles. The financial reality check. Yes, a new LX cost $90,000 plus. But here's the thing, it'll still be worth $45,000 plus after 10 years, while that Mercedes G-Wagon becomes a $15,000 paperweight. Maintenance costs that will shock you. LX owners report average annual costs of $680. That's less than many economy cars because Toyota engineering is just that good. Compare that to $2,000 plus per year for German luxury SUVs that spend more time broken than driving. Insurance secret. Despite its luxury status, the LX often costs less to insure than sporty SUVs because it has the lowest theft rate and highest safety ratings in its class. Criminals know these things never break down, so they're always being driven by their owners. Here's the insider move. Find a 2016 to 2018 LX with 60,000 to 80,000 miles for $55,000 to $65,000. You'll get 300,000 plus miles of remaining life, luxury that makes Mercedes feel cheap, and resale value that'll make your accountant smile. The ultimate flex. While your neighbor is on their third BMW in 10 years, you'll still be driving the same LX, laughing at their repair bills, and planning your next adventure. Quick pause. If this video is saving you from making a terrible financial decision, smash that like button right now. Seriously, the algorithm needs to see that people want real car advice, not sponsored fluff. The next SUV on our list has a secret that even Mazda engineers don't want you to know. At number 4, the Mazda CX-5, the $28,000 sports car disguised as a family hauler. Most compact SUVs drive like refrigerators with wheels. The Mazda CX-5, it drives like a sports car that decided to be practical for once in its life. Here's what makes this thing special. While Honda and Toyota use boring CVT transmissions, Mazda said screw that and gives you a real 6-speed automatic. The result? Better acceleration, smoother shifts, and zero CVT replacement nightmares. The reliability numbers are insane. RepairPal gives the CX-5 a 4.5 out of 5 reliability score. That's higher than the Honda CR-V, Toyota RAV4, and pretty much everything else in its class. But here's the financial genius move. Used CX-5s are selling for $3,000 to $5,000 less than equivalent CR-Vs and RAV4s because people chase brand names instead of actual value. You get better driving dynamics, equal reliability, and save enough money for a vacation. Insurance companies love this SUV. Top safety ratings, low theft rates, and cheap repair costs mean your premium could be $300 to $500 less per year than sporty alternatives like the Jeep Compass or Ford Escape. Real owner testimonial. One CX-5 owner told me they've driven 160,000 miles with 0 unscheduled repairs. Total maintenance cost? Less than $3,000 over 8 years. Meanwhile, their friend's Volkswagen Tiguan has needed $8,000 in repairs in just 4 years. The secret weapon? The 2019 to 2021 CX-5s are hitting used lots right now as lease returns. You can snag one with 30,000 miles for $25,000 and get a premium driving experience that'll last 200,000 plus miles. The bottom line? The CX-5 proves you don't have to choose between fun and reliability. You can have both, save money, and still look good doing it. But if you think that's impressive, wait until you see what Subaru did when they got serious about building the perfect family SUV. At number 3, Subaru Forester, the 98 out of 100 reliability monster. Stop everything! Consumer Reports gave the Subaru Forester a 98 out of 100 reliability score. That's not a typo. That's automotive perfection in SUV form. Here's how good this thing is. Subaru Foresters routinely cross 250,000 miles with nothing but oil changes and brake pads. I found one owner with 312,000 miles who said their biggest repair was a $45 thermostat. Meanwhile, that Nissan Rogue you're considering will need a new CVT transmission at 90,000 miles for $4,500. The financial advantage is stupid good. Because Subaru owners are loyal like cult members, Foresters hold their value better than gold bars. A 5-year-old Forester often sells for more than a new Chevrolet Equinox. Insurance hack. Standard all-wheel drive means better stability and fewer accidents. Insurance companies know this and reward Subaru owners with lower premiums, sometimes $400 to $600 less per year than front-wheel drive SUVs. But here's the secret that could save you thousands. Everyone worries about Subaru's CVT transmission, but here's the truth. Change the CVT fluid every 30,000 miles, costs $150, and it'll last 300,000 plus miles. Skip it and you'll join the Horror Story Club. Real-world proof. J.D. Power ranks Subaru number 1 for owner loyalty. When 9 out of 10 Subaru owns by another Subaru, that tells you everything about long-term satisfaction. The insider move. 2020 and 2021 Subarus are hitting used lots as people chase electric vehicles. You can get one with 25,000 miles for $26,000 and drive it for the next 15 years with zero drama. The truth is, the Forester isn't the sexiest SUV, but it's the smartest. While others are making car payments, you'll be making memories. But now we're getting to the heavy hitters. Number 2 has a secret that'll make you question everything you thought you knew about Honda reliability. At number 2, Honda CR-V, the 500,000-mile legend that humiliated Toyota. Plot twist: the Honda CR-V just dethroned the Toyota RAV4 as America's most reliable compact SUV, and the numbers will blow your mind. Here's the insane reality. Second-generation CR-Vs from the early 2000s are approaching 500,000 miles. Not one or two freak examples, thousands of them. Honda built these things like they were going to Mars and needed to work for 20 years. The new CR-V is even better. 30-plus mpg combined, Honda Sensing Safety Suite standard, and build quality that makes luxury brands jealous. All for around $28,000 new. But here's where it gets crazy. Insurance companies rate the CR-V as the safest SUV in its class. Your premium could be $500 to $700 less per year than exciting SUVs like the Jeep Cherokee or Ford Escape that spend half their lives in repair shops. Financial reality check: a 10-year-old CR-V with 120,000 miles is still selling for $15,000. That's insane resale value that turns your SUV into a savings account with wheels. Real owner story that'll floor you: one CR-V owner drove 468,000 miles over 18 years. Total major repairs? Zero. Just oil changes, brake pads, and one set of spark plugs. Total maintenance cost averaged $340 per year. Meanwhile, luxury SUV owners spend that much per oil change. The secret sauce? Honda's naturally aspirated engines are so simple and bulletproof, they make Toyota engines look complicated. No turbochargers to explode, no hybrid systems to throw tantrums, just pure, reliable transportation. The insider play? 2020 to 2021 CR-Vs are hitting certified pre-owned lots right now. You can get one with 20,000 miles for $25,000 and drive it until your kids inherit it. But if you think the CR-V is impressive, number one will redefine everything you thought you knew about small SUVs. At number 1, Honda HR-V, the $24,000 giant killer that gets 34 mpg. Boom! The Honda HR-V is the ultimate David versus Goliath story in SUV form. This little beast delivers CR-V reliability in a package that costs less, drinks less gas, and laughs at repair bills. Here's how good this thing is. HR-V owners routinely hit 200,000 miles with almost zero unscheduled maintenance. One owner told me their 8-year-old HR-V needed nothing but oil changes and one set of brake pads. Total cost? Under $2,000 in 8 years. The fuel economy will make you dizzy. Up to 34 mpg highway in an SUV that costs $24,000 new. While truck owners are crying at gas stations, HR-V owners are laughing all the way to vacation destinations. Insurance companies worship this SUV. Lowest accident rates, cheapest repair costs, and safest drivers in the segment. Your premium could be $600 to $800 less per year than larger SUVs. That's real money back in your pocket every single month. But here's the secret weapon. The HR-V is built on Honda's global platform that's used worldwide. That means parts are cheap, mechanics know how to fix them, and reliability is engineered in from day one. The resale value story: 5-year-old HR-Vs are selling for 65 to 70% of their original price. That's luxury car retention in an economy SUV package. Real-world proof: the HR-V has the highest owner satisfaction rating in the subcompact SUV class. When people love their cars this much, it means they're not breaking down every 6 months. The final truth: the HR-V proves that bigger isn't always better. Sometimes the smartest choice is the one that does everything you need, costs less to buy, costs less to fuel, costs less to insure, and never breaks down. Your move. Find a 2019-2020 HR-V with 30,000 miles for $22,000. Drive it for 15 years, sell it for $8,000. Total cost of ownership, about $1,000 per year for bulletproof transportation.